little ones? I got just these little ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Presented by Carolina Lightweight. Come good with us. When the action begins in the studio, our referees for tonight's event are Elgato Azul
and Carolina Reel Streamers.
For the viewers in attendance and Facebook and YouTube users around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Elgato Azul TV studio in Louisville, Texas, it's time! What's up, slime lovers? Welcome to the Slime Show. I'm your host, Chris, a.k.a. Elgato Azul. This is my partner in slime over here, Mr. Jamie Dunn, Carolina Lake Baits. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Tonight, we're going to have a little show about just having fun on the water, inviting guests, making memories, and fishing with family, bringing new guys on the boat, and just trying to bring the fun back to fishing. It seems like every day there's a new beef with somebody. They're mad about clothing apparel company, or it's rod wars, or it's drift weight wars. I've told Jamie 2 or 3 times over the last few months, fishing needs to be fun. So 2024, we're going to focus more on just having fun fishing. Yep. And that's what tonight's show is going to be about.
That's it. We're just going to relax, have a good time. Going to have good family fun, that's for sure.
That's right. So how's it going, Jamie? How you doing, buddy?
Man, we doing good. We're just sitting here in the shop tonight, which we're in here every night. Just getting things ready for CatCon. Things is flying off the shelf. We just doing new packagings, red, green.
That looks black. Good, man.
We got
add a little color. It's always good.
Yes, sir. We got all kinds of new swag. We trying to get prepared. So can't wait, man. I'm ready for CatCon.
CatCon's going to be fun this year. I know I've got a ton of guys that are like, you going to CatCon? You going to CatCon? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to CatCon. I'm going to be working it, but I'm definitely going to be there. I look forward to it. We had a great time last year.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to talking to all the guys, seeing all my teammates, shaking hands with all the sponsors that are supporting us. And I really enjoyed it last year. I've said I'm going to keep coming back as long as it's fun like this.
That's it. That's it. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see everybody and shake hands again this year, man.
It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. It's a lot of catfish talk. We all love talking catfish and telling stories and answering questions. And, I like to see all my sponsors and shake everybody's hand. To me, I appreciate what they've done for me and my son. And without being able to go to CatCon, I'd never get to see a lot of these guys face to face. So that's going to be a fun one for me.
That's it. That's it, man. I tell you, I'm looking down, man. We got a lot of people up in chat tonight.
Let's run through the list. So we got one of our Carolina Lakeways teammates, Mr. Billy Beaver. What's up, Billy? We got Jesse Campbell with Anglerholics. Welcome in, Jesse. We got Facebook user. Good evening, all. We got the King of Tennessee, Micah Burkhart. What's up, Micah? We got Eagle Eyes Tienda. What's up, bro? One of my Texas boys and one of our Operation Vets with Nets captains. Yes. He's running the Texas chapter now. So
nice.
We got another Facebook user. Who all going to the Ice Bowl? It won't be me. I'll be at the Ice Bowl in Louisville, or actually probably Lake Lavon.
Yeah, we won't be making the Ice Bowl ourselves this year. We've got so much stuff to do. We just ain't gonna be able to swing it this year.
I saw a video that Jesse Campbell made today, and he was fishing the Ice Bowl because the lake was frozen over.
There's a lot of them freezing over this week.
Yeah, buddy. I've seen a lot of guys creek fishing, and they're like throwing the lure out, and it skips across the ice. We got Illinois Blues Brothers. Welcome in, bro. We got Jeff Gordon. Welcome in, Jeff. How's it going, buddy? We got Trinity Outdoors. That's Randall, one of our Carolina Lake Weights boys. He got some good news this week. He's going to be pro staffing over at, probably can't tell one of them, but one of them is Slunger Cat. So congratulations, Randall, on that one. He's got another one that's really big and cool. And I think it's cool.
Nice.
So congrats, Randall.
Yes.
You deserve everything that's coming to you, buddy. You're a good fisherman, good dude, good promoter. I've enjoyed having you on our squad, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
We got Chasing Fish. Says, hey, y'all. Welcome in, buddy. You must be Texan. Well, I guess some other Southerners say y'all, but that's a Texas thing. I saw somebody said today that God bless Texas. And I said, yep, greatest country on the planet.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Somebody's like, Texas is going to secede. I'm like, please do. So we got Operation Vets with Nets. Welcome in, Rich. Says, what's up? Sorry I couldn't make it into to whatever you had going on last night. We were at my son's basketball practice. So
yeah,
watching 8-year-olds play basketball. Boy. That's funny. We got Whisper Dreams. Welcome in, buddy. We got Ben and Tips Catfishing, another one of our Carolina Lake Weights teammates. That's Patrick Gilliland. And we got Cookies Outdoors. Welcome in, bro. Let's see. Moving on down. Looks like, well, we got JP, Parker Pursuits. Yep. He was doing a little ice fishing for bluegill. He had to punch a hole through the ice. Looked like he did pretty good.
Looks
welcome
like we got
JP.
We got Palmetto Cats. Kevin, how you doing tonight, buddy?
What's up, Kevin? Welcome in, bro. Looking forward to CatCon. It's going to be another fun one. We got Paul Story. What's going on, everyone? Welcome in, Paul. We got Brad Davis. Welcome in, Brad. Let's see here. Moving on down.
Man, the list is getting longer and longer every week. I like it.
Yeah, we got Vess Cooks. Welcome in, Vess. How you doing, buddy? And I think that is it.
Yes.
So, you know, one of my favorite things to do is to fish with new guys. And I got a ton of new guys that I pretty much got a list of guys that are always wanting to fish. I tell them, you're always welcome, but there is a lot of guys that want to come. So whenever, you know, I'm free, I'm always open to have a new guy on the boat.
Yeah.
And some guys are like, why you take so many new guys? I'm like, well, it's fun. It's fun sharing what you're doing with other people. And, you know, there's something that it's like, I don't know. It builds camaraderie. It builds kind of a bond that you wouldn't have formed if you weren't out there on the water doing battle. I just love it, man. And I tell guys, I will never turn someone down that wants to go fishing.
That's it. You know, that's what it's all about, man. It's just, you know, we were talking earlier today and we were talking about the show and stuff, you know, just learning to just slow down in life, just having a good time, you know, and just meeting new people and taking people fishing. That's what it's all about. You know, we get so wrapped up into so many different things this day and time. with so much of the, being pro staffed here, being all this here and there, just what I've had to do, and I've done it here lately, is take a step back and say, okay, it's time to start enjoying our fishing trips a lot more instead of being so, always in competitive mode. So that's what we've had to learn to do myself a lot.
I see the social media side of it. People are competitive, even on the same team, and it's like, man, I fish in Texas. Why compare what you're doing on the James River with what I'm doing in Texas on a lake?
Yep.
It's different. It's completely different. And I told you, for me in 2024, I'm getting away from all of that. I'm just going to focus on the fun.
That's
I'm
right.
going to get back to just having fun, inviting people on the boat, sharing the journey with them, trying to get the PBs. I love that. I was getting bait probably 3 weeks ago, and I saw a guy in a boat. He's like, Hey, Chris. I'm like, I didn't know the guy, but he was familiar with me. So we start talking while I'm throwing the net. He's like wanting to know a bunch of information. I'm like, why don't you just throw an anchor, man, jump on and let's go fish. And so he threw an anchor. He jumped on the boat. We went and fished all day, man. Had a great time, caught a gazillion big fish. And I made another cool friend. I helped him. And I feel like we could fish the rest of our lives together. He's just a cool dude.
That's it.
And fishing will do that. Fishing has a way of bringing people together if you allow it.
Yep.
So I try to encourage guys to invite somebody out. If I see somebody at the boat dock that's fishing from shore, and I know they're not catching anything, hell, I'll ask them to come on the boat and go for to go catch fish. And I've met some interesting people that way.
Yep. Here locally, Chris, when we go to the rivers and stuff, we meet a lot of people. They see us either on YouTube or know us, here locally in town and stuff. And like you said, just talking, get together, go sit on the bank somewhere, have a fire, sit back and just talk about fishing, talk about family, all the fun and stuff. That's one thing I miss a lot of. Is, a lot of the people here locally that I don't get to see a lot no more because I got so wrapped up in so much, just tournaments and so much different stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
The tournaments can take a lot of the fun out of it.
Yeah. I'm still going to fish a lot.
When you get ultra competitive,
yep.
And especially once you start being pretty successful, you got a ton of local guys that are just gunning for you, and you don't even know who the hell they are. But if they beat you, they're going to be all, they're going to make all this noise like, beat this, I'm like, damn, okay, well, it's just fishing, man. It's supposed to be fun, but it does become somewhat unfun. Some guys are just disrespectful, and Russell said Chasing Fish said he never knew there was so much hate and drama in fishing. I agree. It seems like the last 3 years, it's really just been crazy.
It is, man. And I don't know, I love to start seeing it get back to the brotherhoods, getting back to the handshakes, the man talking about the stories of yesterday. That's what I love to see it get back to. Not so much of trying to beat each other down, just being friends, having each other's back. I mean, that's a lot of fun.
Lift people up. Instead of knocking somebody down, lift somebody up. Here's where a lot of the negatives. I don't really want to go off on the negative part, but we're gonna have to touch on it because this is the reason why we're having the show, because a lot of the negative crap in the industry.
Yeah,
it started with me about 3 years ago when me and my buddy Bill were fishing, and and he's like, man, teach me how to catch all these big ass fish like you're doing. He's pretty decent blue cat angler, but he's like, I want to know how you're just hammering all these big fish like this in one trip. So I'm like, you're going to have to come on the boat. So he came on the boat, and we had a 500-pound day. And he's like, man, that was the craziest fishing trip ever. I'm like, well, we got we didn't even have great conditions. We got a big front hitting. So next weekend, we should really hammer them. You got to come next weekend. Well, we went next weekend. We nailed 900 pounds. And he's like, I'm going to produce your video. And so he's really good at editing. He made the video, and he's like, Chris, he hands me the copy, or he sends me the copy, and he's like, Chris, he's like, I love the video, but you're going to get so much hate when you drop this. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, there's going to be so many people pissed off at you. I'm like, for what? Like, for me and you having fun catching fish? He's like, yeah. And he was right. I never knew the catfish industry could be so freaking nasty until I dropped that 900-pound video, and it just brought so many haters that I didn't know. Like, who are you? You know, and you're like, okay, you're mad, but I think that's the nature of social media. Some guys, they see you doing really cool stuff and really having a lot of fun doing it, and it somehow makes people feel bad. So
I've learned. I've been doing some tournaments. My son has started fishing with me a lot in tournaments, and one thing I miss is Rebecca's everything. Everybody knows what's been going on. Is I miss them days me and her on the river, on the lake. Just going and doing what we do. And she's back almost to 100%. We still got some other stuff going on, but
I miss seeing y'all fishing together. Just seeing y'all have fun. Catch like your bait videos and stuff like that.
Yes.
I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. I got an 8-year-old that's in 2 different sports, and it's time consuming. My nights are spent with family, dealing with his practices and crap like that. And there's really no time for YouTube. I told Jamie when we did the show, I got one night. And if it works out on a Wednesday night, so be it. I don't know who else has a show on Wednesday, but this is the only night I can do it.
I enjoy what we do. I'm sitting here looking at chat. I enjoy so many of our people just sitting here, seeing each other every Wednesday night, coming in, saying hello to us, saying hello to each other. Just sitting here having a good time. I feel that this show, and just like fishing, we give an outlet. We give someone an hour and a half on Wednesday nights to be able to just sit here and talk, just to watch us sit back and just relax. It's a lot of fun, and that's why myself and we love doing this show. We love, talking about all kinds of different subjects, anywhere from planer boards, using our our electronics, our trolling motors, do what we're doing and sharing the information to help others out. That's why we do what we do.
That's what makes me feel good. I told you when we started doing the show, if we can help guys, for one, I want to have fun doing it. If it's not going to be fun, I'm not going to do it for very long because I just don't have time for crap that's not going to be somewhat rewarding. I don't mean only reward means for me means it needs to be fun. But I also said that I want it to be helpful for guys. I don't want to regurgitate the same old generic crap that you've read in Fisherman 25 years ago. About fishing. I wanted to get more into some of the intricate stuff that really helps you take it to the next level. I got a million things I still got to learn too, but I do have pretty high success rate when I'm fishing. And you'll hear me say it on the show a lot. Fishing's supposed to be fun. And when you're not catching fish, it ain't fun.
That's it.
So if I can help some guys iron out that crap and make it fun, then the show, I think, will be a success. And we've had a ton of guys come and say, man, I'm loving the show. I've learned so much from your guests and from you guys helping try to break down a fishery, how to target structure, how to use your trolling motor, what to look for on the graph, how to pattern bait, and and put it all together and have us say that they've had their best year yet, and it was because of the slime show. So
you know that makes, I know me and you, we talk every day and stuff, and we talk about what we're going to talk about. We talk about fishing, and I said to you today, I said this is probably going to throw a lot of people for a loop, what we're going to do tonight, because we had, I told you today, I said let's just take a second, let's just relax, let's just bring the people in, and talk about fun fishing and stuff like that for a show. And you said, man, that's an excellent idea.
I love it, especially with all the stuff you see in every day now.
Yes.
With people just like, so it's not fun. You can just see it's not fun. They want to argue about fishing. I'm like, damn, these groups where all that arguing's going on, it just makes me want to leave. And I'll tell you, it's not like I'm some perfect human being. If somebody disrespects me, I get pissed off.
Yeah,
I want to knock their freaking teeth out. I mean, it's probably a character flaw of me. I'm an old school type of dude where I believe if you should respect everyone. And if you're disrespectful to someone, then get ready. Don't be surprised when someone's mad at you.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people with social media, they hide behind the keyboard. They think that since I live in Tennessee, I can talk to this dude in Texas however the hell I want. And I'm not that type of dude. I grew up where when you talk shit, you got hit. And I'm still that type of dude. It may get me in trouble from time to time, but I think if you respect people, there won't be a problem. The problem is now is there's so many disrespectful people, and they think it's funny when they piss somebody off.
Yeah.
They get a kick out of getting a rise out of somebody. And to me, that's not a cool way to be. And it's just, there's no place for that in my life. So I try to block those people out and just, tighten up the circle or whatnot and just get rid of those people. And
Chris, what drove me to loving fishing so much is when my father was alive, getting up early in the morning, showing up at the bait store where all the old guys, I used to run a bait store here in Conway, South Carolina. And we had a table. It was called the Lion Table, where all the guys come in, grab their coffee, sit around and just chit chat. Mornings like that, a Saturday morning, showing up at the bait store, just talking to the old guys for
the Lion Table. These days when some guy, makes up some fishing tale, and you can tell there's, guys are fishermen.
Yeah.
I mean, it just comes with the territories. People are going to say something weighed more than it did. I mean, I've been fishing long enough. I can look at a picture and tell you what the dang fish weigh.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get mad at the guy who's holding up a 40 saying it's a 70. I just chuckle. I'm like, okay, that's a real fisherman right there. He's definitely got the lion part down.
That's a lot of fun.
Mad about it, and they want to raise up a big stink and create some big freaking battle. I'm like, what does it matter? You don't even know the guy. I mean,
that's it, and that's a lot of fun, man. Listening to these old guys in their 60s and 70s and 80s, just sitting around talking about the good old days. You listen. You sit and you listen to what they're talking about. And these guys had the best time, man. They didn't have none of this, what we got today. They had, friendship, partnerships, getting together, going to go catch some bait or, some brim on a Saturday or something, just enjoying themselves. And, that's what I wish it was back where you can do that. But it's got so much different now. It's got so, man, I don't know the words to put it in. It's just got crazy.
It has gotten crazy. I think you should lift people up. Go find somebody and help them. If they're not a great angler, then go help them. Here's one thing. I don't see a lot of guys that are really good or have a lot of things knocking people that don't have a lot of things or aren't very good. I don't see that. What I see is guys that see somebody else doing something like Jerry Parker caught an 80-pounder, from the bank. Well, he fishes the Mississippi River, and just okay. So what's the problem with fishing the Mississippi River? I mean, why knock somebody down? I'm not really.
As Billy would tell you, we got to do a lot of praying this day and time. We're honored enough. Billy comes into and he gives us every Sunday morning, comes in and gives us the word of the Lord, and prays with us and stuff, and gives us a heck of a scripture every Sunday morning, which we look forward to seeing.
I love Billy, and I love that he does that. He actually catches shit for doing that.
Yeah.
To me, that's mind-boggling. I don't. Some people are just not good people. I guess there's just a certain segment of people that are just not good. If you're going to knock somebody for praising Jesus or trying to help somebody get through something, to me that's weird. But I will tell you, when you help people, it makes a certain type of person mad that you're helping them, and they say, what's this guy think he's helping us? He must be a freaking know-it-all.
Yeah.
F that guy. When all you're trying to do is help some guy you barely even know.
That's it. And I'm gonna tell you, that's like I told you, having to take a step back. I've learned the hard way. I've done some things that I wish I could have changed. But something, only you can make it better. And that's what I tell everybody. If we all take a second in this day and time to just slow down and make it better, the world would be a whole lot better place.
Jody says, people tell me I fish an aquarium. I get that. People, you know what? As my son's breaking these records, people tell me I wish a 65 would break a record at my fishery. And I'm thinking, so you fish the James River, so you'd rather have smaller fish? So, that makes no sense. I'll trade you fisheries, because I guarantee you our fish size is going to go up if I go fish those fisheries. And these guys that are fishing, wherever in Virginia or the Tennessee River, and they say, they're saying this or that, knocking the other guy who's fishing in Colorado. I'm like, dude, you fish the best fishery in the planet, and you're knocking this other dude.
That's where people just need to be happy for what they're catching. Be proud of what you caught.
That's it.
Don't knock somebody because they're catching big fish. I mean, times of the year changes. Things changes. Everybody's fisheries are different. Nothing's ever the same. I haven't caught a big fish, and I couldn't tell you when. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm proud of what we do. I mean, we've been busy. Myself, Rebecca, we've been loving everything we do. We haven't been able to fish like we have. But, hey, I love seeing everybody succeed.
I do too. I love, we got guys that are now putting a smack down on them. I love seeing that.
Yeah. Yes.
Juan says, I hear that. I helped a boater in distress during the last hour of a tourney. 4 other boats were drifting by him and never helped. I lost all respect for those teams and people. And I would agree.
Yes.
If you're going to let somebody just be stranded out there because you got to go fish an extra hour of your tournament, that's pretty sorry.
Yeah. I just wish people would just take the time, man, and just, get to know the people that you're fishing with. Get to know them. I mean, they might be having a hard time behind closed doors.
Remember this: if you see somebody who's got boat issues, someday that's going to be you.
That's it.
And how are you going to feel when 4 boats pass you by and you're in a pinch and you need some help?
That's it. That you 100%. And I said, start of 2024, that I was going to do things and start having a lot more fun. Rebecca tells me, don't take stuff so serious.
It's hard not to. We're all human, and you get emotional about stuff when somebody knocks you or, tries to go against you or tries to, knock you down a notch.
Yep.
It does. It's upsetting. And that's why I wanted to have the show to try to say, hey,
Yes.
man, let's try to make 2024 fun.
That's it. That's it. I'm gonna tell you, Chris, and I don't care if I catch another 80 pounder, a 70 pounder. I'm happy with what I've done in life. But from this point on, I'm gonna start having fun. I'm
Yeah.
going to not take things for granted. That's my number one thing. Not take things for granted because things can change so fast. And everybody knows myself and Rebecca. We've always been a tight team. But man, I miss that girl on the boat. But this year, I don't care about tournaments. We're going to get back on the river this summer, this spring. We're going to have fun. We're going to get back. I mean, her catching bait fish and stuff, she gets a lot more viewers than I do for that. I mean,
she's fun to watch.
She's
she's fun to watch. No doubt.
So we're going to have a lot more fun this year. We're going to spread the love.
Dodie said, people think I keep these flatheads in a pond in my backyard and catch some of them so many times. And I think that's just people that have zero clue about flatheads. And if you go fish the same spot, those flatheads are going to stay fairly close to a certain area. But to be able to go catch that same exact fish 3 times, I think it's impressive. I'm certainly not going to knock you. I think that's freaking awesome. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we talked about it on a show not too long ago. I think you brought it up, Chris, about doing the zip tie. Putting it. I want to try that. Some of the flathead fishing come this summer.
I got some actual tags.
Okay.
Not zip ties. I got tags from the Texas Trophy Catfish Association. I got into the tagging program. I never really, our big fish season fishing is fast and furious. I don't have time to tag. I got time to fish. And when I get one in the boat, it's usually chaos. There's other ones coming into the boat pretty quick after that one. So I got the tags, but I never got into the tagging program. And I think it would be cool because I would like to know, they will contact you when your fish gets recaught. And I would think it would be cool if someone caught the fish I caught 3 years later. I'd like to know how far away it was caught from where I caught it. I would like to know how much it's gained in weight. I think those things would be cool to see.
That's it. But that's why I really look forward to tonight's show. I was excited, just to sit back and relax and just talk about some things like this. And let's see.
Jeff says, as long as he gets the skunk out of the boat, it's been a good day. And I'll tell you, Jeff, my fishing, until I can get that skunk out of the boat, I'm pretty stressed. Sometimes it takes 5 minutes and sometimes it takes 2 hours. But as soon as I get that first fish, the day changes for me. So I totally get that, man.
Yes.
There's nothing in fishing. There's nothing worse than taking a skunk. There's probably something breaking your boat or something. But as far as the fishing part, taking that skunk is brutal.
Oh man, I tell you, we've had a few of those, and you learn a lot on those trips. What you've done wrong, what you've done right. Which I don't know if it's just so many different things that happened that night. That wasn't in line. But
I tell guys when they're like, okay, how do I get rid of these skunks because they're painful? I say, well, there's 3 things that are involved with the skunk. One, it's either Mother Nature, and sometimes Mother Nature she's not nice.
Yes.
There are ways to get around Mother Nature and beat the skunk off the boat, but sometimes Mother Nature is like, not today, son.
It's brutal. She can be brutal.
She can be brutal. Number 2 can be your equipment. Your equipment fails. Something goes wrong. Let's say you wanted to drag that day. Trolling motor goes out. Trolling motor battery craps out.
Yeah.
you're screwed. You got to try to do something else that maybe you can't do. You can't do it the way you wanted that day. Equipment screws you.
Or
I
I
left
tell
the
you,
oil cap
sometimes
out on my motor one time. Got out there, blew all the get to my bait hole, and there's freaking oil all over the lake. I'm like, I blew all the freaking oil out of this motor. I can't get on the big motor now. Luckily I didn't burn the damn thing up, but couldn't fish. Had to basically get somebody to tow me back so I could run to Walmart and get some damn oil.
that's it.
You got equipment issues. Number 3 is you. And, that's probably the number one reason why you skunk more so than the Mother Nature and the equipment. But over time, you learn how to eliminate the you part.
Sometimes you can basically be harder on yourself than anybody else, man. You can beat
you
yourself
zig when
up.
you should have zagged.
That's it.
You screwed yourself. And you're like, damn it. If I would have gone with the other deal, I probably could have gotten something else figured out. But I screwed it up. It was me.
But sometimes them days, man, you can actually learn something, and it really just changes your whole game, and you go, oh man, this thing's working good. Why didn't I think of this before? So you never know, man. I mean, things happen. I know, like I say, as long as I wake up in the morning, the good Lord's blessed me with another day, I'm happy. I'm happy and ready to
go. Well, Bendon Tips says, knock on wood, he hasn't been skunked in 15 trips. And that's good.
That's good, brother.
I know the last time I was skunked, I'm breaking up. It's been 3 years since I've been skunked. And I'm not bragging. It's just that was the last time I was skunked. And, before that, I got skunked about every year. Now it's been 3 years. My day will come again. I'm sure of it. Last time I got skunked, polar front was hitting that day. We had 30-mile-an-hour wind, big wind change, kicked our butt. We had one massive takedown. And I knew the day that front was hitting. I fished with my buddy Santa, and I said, man, we're either going to take a beating today or we're going to catch something supersized. And we had just a drag peeling, a fish that was trying to strip all the line off the rod. It came off, and we ended up getting skunked. And I thought, if we'd have caught that fish, this would have been one of the most memorable trips in a good way. Now it's become one of the most memorable trips in a bad way because we took a skunk. But fortunately, I haven't taken a skunk since then. And but my day's coming. I have been doing it a long time, and the longer you do it, the further apart those skunks get. You just learn tricks on how to beat them that day.
That's right.
It would be because I couldn't find fish. And there's never going to be a day I don't find fish at this point. Yeah. In my fishing career, it's going to have to be a couple of things working against me to take a skunk.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I sit back and, we go through social media, looking at Facebook, and, a lot of people catching some nice fish right now. They really are, in Jackson,
Is Jamie breaking up, or am I?
It might be me because I'm back out in the shed
okay.
tonight.
Russell Rose says, I get skunked every trip. Charlie catches them all. I have trips where Jackson catches them all, but at a certain point, usually in the day, he's done and he'll let me catch him. But then certain days, he don't want to catch a single fish. It's all me or whoever's with me. James came with me one day, and I don't know that Jackson even caught a fish that day. Didn't want to catch him. So, but last trip, he was on them, boy. He let me catch one fish. I got the 52.
Well, I tell you, I was saying these guys, man, watching these guys catch fish right now, a lot of people's catching some nice fish. a lot of people's, iced in right now and stuff. But I'm proud of everything, that I've seen Jackson doing, man. That little dude.
Jamie, man, you're cracking up big time. You're gonna have to like jump in and jump back out.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
On,
Yeah, you sound like a computer.
All right, hold up.
Computer voice. So Jackson broke some more records this past weekend. That's his fish. He got a 64. Hell of a fish for an 8-year-old. That fish is the Lake Lamont Junior Lake record, the catch and release record. Awesome fish for my son. I was so proud that he cranked that sucker in. Can you hear me, Jamie?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
All right. I was showing off Jackson's record from this past weekend.
Man, that's a beast right there, brother.
Man, he was on it. He was on. Man, I got a good video I'm about to drop. He was on him, boy.
That is a nice fish. I was watching the video, man, and I tell you that he was kicking it.
He was on it. Those giants like that, he just leaves it in the rod holder because after he lost the rod last year, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. You better leave that one in the rod holder. And so he'll leave it in there and just crank it in. But that's fine with me.
That was a stud. That really was, man.
That was an awesome fish he caught. There's my 52. Man, we had a day.
Look at them fish.
We tripled up right there. We doubled up again right here. I mean, we just smoked them, dude. I got a great video. There's a 40 he caught, 42. Beautiful white female.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Great time, man. Great time fishing with my son. I love fishing with my son when it's just me and him because he gets so into it. Here's when I fished with the police chief a couple of weeks ago. That's Police Chief James Brandon. He's the police chief for South Lake. He just found me online. Hey, man, you mind teaching me some tricks? I'm like, hell yeah, you're going to have to jump on the boat. So he came with me. We got him a 48, won him a couple rods off Mad Cats, and now we're good buddies. So,
oh heck yeah, man. That's what it's about right there, Chris. Memories, man. That's what it's all about, brother. You took somebody, you made their day. They're gonna talk about that trip forever. The memories and the camaraderie. I might not say that word right, but the camaraderie. You know what I mean.
Yeah, camaraderie.
That's it. I can't say that word hard.
That's part of it that I love. It's when you go out there and you do battle with giant fish, it's like going into a fight with your buddies, and to do it with your son, it's cool.
That's it.
It's cool. I got a million fish pics from guys going and fishing with me. Here's a picture of this guy Travis. I found him while I was getting bait. And I'm like, jump on the boat, anchor up and jump on. He jumped on. We just smoked him that day. He got him a PB. There's his new PB. I love the PB, in case y'all didn't know. Something awesome about catching PBs. Good times, man. Good times. I enjoy sharing that with other guys, giving them that feeling. Especially if they hadn't ever had that before. I know it's life-changing. And that guy was like, dude, that was the most insane fishing trip I've ever been on. I'm like, I love that. I'm like, yes. I love that.
Man, man, that I know LG's just come in.
Tom, what's up, buddy?
Yep, Tom.
Welcome in, man. Hadn't talked to you in a while, but appreciate
myself
you
and Rebecca. We love watching them fish off the dock, man. Them guys have a good time. we love watching them guys doing it
I
down
hadn't
there.
got to do a whole lot of YouTubing lately. Like I said, I got this kid who's just his sports has been eating up our nights practicing. But Tom, I love Tom. He's a really good dude. He's always been super friendly to me. To me, he's one of the most genuine, real good guys.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people to ask me onto his show. He had a show with Pontoon Jody.
Yeah.
That was a pretty fun show. I enjoyed going on that show. That was fun.
Yeah, I loved watching them. You know, they catch a lot of nice fish and sitting there overnight. You know, you fall asleep, wake up, and sometimes they'll still be on, and it's like, wow.
So Clayton? What is Karatori? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is.
Some big words we're not used to here.
Chuck, the memories are what it's really all about. That's what we're chasing. We're trying to build those memories. I know how much impact chasing big fish has had on me. I like to feel like I'm providing some of that awesomeness to other guys that haven't really been able to experience that. Danimal's another guy. I love fishing with Danimal. We always have a great time on the boat. We would have fun even if the fish weren't biting. He's come with me when we fished a north front one day, and the fishing was terrible. And we only caught 5 fish, I think, that day. But we ended up having a great time. But then again, Danimal's come with me when we've just hammered big fish. And I think we got him and his son and his girlfriend's son all PBs on the boat, which – again, I love the PB. I love being able to do that for guys and provide them with that memory. And I get the memory too. I'll always remember those trips with Dan and his boys.
That's it.
It was awesome.
And you know, Chris, you know, ever since the CLW, we've done this. We've got to work with so many great people. You know, Chuck and, you know, everybody, you know, so many different great companies that's been so good to us and stuff. And just building friendships all over the industry and stuff. And it's been a lot of fun, man.
Tom said they fell short of their 2023 goal of 3,000 pounds off the dock. Ended with 2,969 and 2 ounces.
Wow.
Dang, that was close. Tom, I should have brought y'all Jackson. Man, that little lucky sucker, he'd have one more fish and he'd have probably had you over the limit. Paula, welcome in. I'd like to get Paula back on the show. She was fun. We've talked about having an all-ladies show. So, I think it'd be cool to have Paula and maybe Pontoon Jody, and we could get Rebecca to crawl out of the cave.
Oh yeah, she's over there smiling back there, making drifting weights, listening, having a good time back there.
Chuck says, I agree totally. It's life-changing. There's no doubt. And there's no bad. Like catching big fish is all good. It's all good. There's never any negative, like on a good fishing trip, there's never any negativity, anything like that. So it's all positive, good vibes, and it provides you with a lasting deal where when you think about that same trip 6 months from now, it's going to make you feel good. And if you look at the pictures 2 years from now, you're going to think about, man, what a great trip that was. Man, that was awesome. And I don't really know. There's a whole lot of other things that can do that, like fishing.
Yeah. Gotta have the DJ. Yeah, that's Rebecca's been playing DJ on the TikTok shows at 7:30 that we've been doing this weekend. We've been playing around, having a good time. Rebecca back here playing the music and stuff. So I got to have the DJ. That's excellent.
Yeah, Tom. Anytime you need Jackson to break some type of benchmark, you let me know. I'll let you borrow him for the weekend. Good luck with that one. What's up, Warren? Welcome in, buddy. I fell behind, so I'm trying to get caught back up. Yeah, that last trip was memories for sure. I've actually probably got. Let me look in here. I bet I got some pictures from it. There's our last trip. That's Daniel's son, Dom. He's 7, I believe. Maybe, yeah, I believe he just turned 7 in that pic. And I think that was his PB. So that was a PB fish.
Wow.
There's his girlfriend's son. That's his PB. Great time, man. Great time. That's different guy. But then I fished that same weekend. I fished with a friend of mine, Matt Mosley, and we just freaking lit him up. Smoked him, man. He popped Jackson caught a 53, and about 3/4 of the way to the boat, he said, "I'm done," and gave the rod to Matt. So Matt reeled the rest of it in. So he got him a giant. That's the beauty of going fishing with people. It always seems to cool stuff seems to happen when you invite other people fishing. It's not always that way, but guys, I'm going to be at the tackle show this weekend. If anybody's local, I'll be working at this tackle show. If you want to come by and see me, I may be doing a presentation. I'll be there Saturday. That'll be the 20th. Saturday the 20th. It's at Fun and Sun or Fishing Ski. Fun and Sun boat. It's a boat show, tackle show, fishing show. It'll be a bunch of professional bass anglers mostly, but I'll be there.
Tom wants to know, they said probably about having to rent Jackson. So can we rent him for the weekend?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man.
What's up, Warren? Jimmy Hendricks, my brother from another mother, man. That's my fishing buddy that moved away. He moved south, and we hadn't fished together. It's probably been 3 years now, Jimmy. Last time we fished, I believe, we might have fished Louisville, but we used to fish next to each other. He'd fish in his boat, I'd fish in mine. Sometimes if the fish weren't cooperating, we'd go in opposite directions, and anytime Jimmy calls and says I'm on him, I'm going that direction. And anytime I'd call Jimmy and say I'm on him, he's coming my direction. And I love that.
Yes.
I tell guys, if I tell you to come and you don't come, I'm probably not going to tell you the next time, and your feelings are usually going to be hurt if I ask you to come and you don't come, because I'm trying to share the fun. We're hammering them. You better get over here. You know what I mean? Jimmy's the same type of dude. I called him my brother from another mother for a long time, and really good dude, fun to fish with. Another guy I just met. He's like, "Hey, you want to go fishing?" I'm like, "Hell yeah. Meet me at the dock." And, we became great friends. So that's what fishing does. And
that's it.
We need to get together again soon, Jimmy. It's been too long, buddy. Yep, Danimal says, yep, Dom turned 7 at the end of October. Man, these kids are growing up too fast, Daniel. Jackson is a giant now. I saw him at basketball practice the other night, and there was a kid on his team that's his good buddy from school, and Jackson was standing over him, and the top of the kid's head was here, and Jackson's like, all the dads like, man, your son's a giant. I'm like, I don't know where. We do have a lot of tall guys in the family, so I guess I'm about 6'2". I'm not a short guy, but Jackson's going to be a giant.
Yeah, I tell you, man, they don't stay little for long, and that's what I tell everybody: enjoy them, get them out there because that's your best fishing partner. You know, the memories that y'all make together, man.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about adding another segment to the show, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. Me and Jamie talked about it. We'd like to do some type of big fish club where guys that catch big fish throughout the week, they go on Carolina Lake Weights, they post the big fish. It has to be their new PB or whatnot. And we'll enter you into, let's say, the 40-pound club.
Yes.
And we'll make up decals. We'll send you a decal. We'll show your stuff on the show. We may bring you up and talk about the trip, and you tell us a little bit about your experience. If you caught a 70, we'll put you in the 70-pound club, and it just goes up. So up to 100. Now I don't have the decals made yet, but just trying to do something cool. That guys would maybe want to be a part of. And I think it would be cool to show off guys' big fish catches because I think catching big fish is cool.
Yeah.
And,
a
30-pounder for somebody who's never caught one is cool, man.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
That's it. And getting to come up on the show, man, and tell us about the experience, tell us how it all went down and stuff, and I know everybody out in chat and stuff would love to hear it. So, just give them some recognition for their, new PBs for what they've accomplished it's going to be a good time.
I think it'll be cool. That I can get decals made for about $1 a piece. I can send the thing regular mail for whatever regular mail is now, 50, 75 cents. So it wouldn't be a lot for me. $1.75. It's not like when I do giveaways. Giveaways got to be super expensive for me. I used to give away a ton of crap on the show. It became a couple $100 to do giveaways because of shipping.
Yeah.
And, I enjoy giving the stuff away, but to do $200 worth of giveaways plus the product. I mean, a lot of the products I get donated to me through my sponsors, but shipping is crazy, guys. Shipping's gotten to be insane.
So and it's not getting no cheaper.
I would like to do more giveaways, and I would love to get more sponsors involved. Most of my sponsors are willing to donate stuff to do giveaways. And I think giveaways are cool. It gets people excited. It brings people in that might not have been in before to be there just for the giveaway. And then they ended up taking something away from the show or learning something. But shipping's expensive when you ship packages.
Yes.
It's not like shipping a decal. I don't mind. I'll eat that.
I can't tell you what we spend just in one day on shipping, man. It's outrageous. It really is. I still need to get my packets.
Well, next time I see you, Danimal, you can get them. Somebody actually took an entire box of my dragging weights off the boat. I guess they needed them more than I did. So I had, I don't know, 40 or 50 of them in there. And that was the weekend we fished together. I don't know if it was when I stopped at the gas station up in Texoma, but somebody took my weight box off the boat.
Tom said, are you going to have a 7-pound club?
Yeah, Tom's caught some giants off that dock. So I don't know, Tom. You're going to have to up your fish size because we're not going to do the 7-pound club. I'd be giving away a lot of the decals.
I tell you, Tom, he catches some nice fish out there. That's for sure.
Oh man, that one he caught. I guess it was during the summer. That thing was a monster. Like holy crap!
We just think it's going to be a cool idea. It's something, just to
I don't
have
expect to get anything out of it. Other than I just think it's cool, and I'd like to honor some guys for PBs. And we've had guys on the boat say, "Oh, it's not about the PB," but really, I'm a big fish angler, and I think PBs are special.
Yes.
I think they're special. And when I can give a little kid a PB, I think it'd be cool to give him a decal and say, here's your welcome to the 40-pound club, buddy.
And coming up, like I said, and talking to us and telling us, I'm stoked. I'm ready to start seeing it go down myself. I can't wait to meet everybody. Come up and tell us how everything happened.
I'd love to come fish on Tom's dock sometime. That's going to be a heck of a trip for me and Jackson to get across the country because I got a string of guys I'd like to go visit. Jamie, definitely going to have to come see you.
Yes, we were talking earlier. Hopefully next year, myself and Rebecca, we can start traveling to a lot more shows next year. That's our plans. We're wanting to pretty much go from the Kentucky area down to Texas, in between the Alabama and different areas. So we're wanting to do a lot more shows next year. So maybe we can get to do some fishing in between them.
Yeah. Tom said biggest fish is the 93 that Art caught off 1 ton. I saw Art go live when he caught that. That thing made Art look small. I'm like, damn. And when I watched it, I'm like, damn, that's a bit. They're like, man, it's not, doesn't look that like 93. I'm like, well, you don't understand. Art's a freaking giant.
Yeah.
Like, and that fish is engulfing Art. That's look at the length on that damn thing. And, it was just massive fish of a lifetime. I loved it. I called Art Art, man. After that, like Art, I was like, I called him the monster wrangler. I'm like, holy crap, that thing was a beast. And seeing them try to handle that fish.
Wow.
Oh, damn. That was good stuff, man. You don't get to see a lot of that stuff on video, That's why I thought it was cool.
And guys, and here's the thing too, go over to Carolina Lakeways, our group page, and share out, a lot of your pictures and stuff, especially with the CLW products and stuff, show us what you're catching. And if you've got a kid, we do a kid of the week and stuff, we
didn't even have an entry last week.
Yeah.
I did a post, but I'm like, Jackson's already won it a couple times. And granted, it was a record fish and it was a special moment, but I'm like, damn, I don't want to give it to him again. People are going to be like, this guy gives his own kid, the kid of the week, but there was no other entries. And I'm like, and I realized we had the front that hit and all that. So there was some extenuating circumstances, but that's the third time in the year we've been doing it. We didn't have any entries. And normally we have quite a few.
That's it. And I challenge all the parents out there, get your kids out there, guys. Go to our, Facebook group page, show it off, be proud of them. Let's get them out there. Let's get them out on the water, catching fish as soon as you can. We look forward to, giving them the recognition. We feel that the kids need, recognition to build their, character up and everything, and it's awesome for everybody. It's like a family, and that's what we like.
So, I think it's cool seeing the dads like, oh man, the kid was just lit up. But I know really it was the dad being proud. I think that's cool.
Yep.
and to get the dads going like that, I think it's just something cool. And without that, it wouldn't have done, it wouldn't have been a thing. So
That's it.
I think it's cool to do that. We're going to keep doing it. There may be some weeks we don't have entries. You know, I do feel like my son deserved probably to get it this week, but he's already gotten it a couple times, and I'm not just going to keep giving him. I'm just going to wait. I just didn't give one this week, so
Yeah.
we'll wait till next week. And there may not be any entries next week because everything's iced over. Jeff said he went over Worth today, and the birds were all over the edge of the ice. Wow. And I looked at Jesse Campbell's deal. The whole lake section he was in was frozen over. You think there was a shad die-off. And I would say on Worth, it's 24 foot deep in the deepest part. There was probably a shad kill. In our lake, it gets deep. The lake was not cold enough. It was 50 degrees before this front hit. Shad, pretty good at going deep if given enough time. Now, if it would have been pretty cold already and the fish had moved like up shallow trying to get warm, and then you get a huge polar front that hits and it freezes those shallows, that's when you're going to get the shad kill. But we had already been having a cold transition and the fish were moving deep. Those deep fish aren't going to die. So I would say most of our lakes did not get a shad kill. Unless it was a shallow lake like Worth. So I'm not counting on a shad kill when I go fish this weekend, Jeff. I'm going deep, buddy. I'll be deep. I'm not even going to think about a shad kill. Chuck said the most expensive rod and reel he ever owned, a Zepco 202 as a kid. LOL. Well, I tell you, Chuck, I went big time when I was a kid. Now I moved up from the Zepco, and when I first moved up, I moved up in 1981, and Jimmy Houston had. I think I was. Let's see, in 81, I'd have been 7 years old, so I was right around Jackson's age. And Jimmy Houston, I watched his show every morning, and he had a reel that he was using that was pretty new. It was like a revolutionary style reel. It was a Shimano. I think it was a Bantam 100. And he's like, you get this Shimano Bantam 100, you can buy them at Walmart. So you get this Shimano Bantam 100, you get this Shimano Bullwhip rod. It was this rod that was like real thick on one end, and it was like a whip on the other. You could just sling stuff out there. And he's like, you go get this and you get you a Terminator spinner blade and go catch fish. And that's what I did. And that's kind of my introduction of me going and fishing on my own, was right around when I was 7 or 8. And back then, when you're 8, you could leave the house and go play all day without parentals. I would never allow my son to do that now. But back then, times are different. And that's what we did. Mom was like, y'all get out of here. And we'd play all day, and she's like, make sure you're back before dark.
That's exactly right. Don't come back until dark. I've used a lot of Zepcos, man, and I tell you, I loved them. I really did.
Danimal said it was 65 to 67 Thursday, and then we had the major front come in. Well, I was talking water temps. So the water temp was 50 before the front. I was on the water. It was 50 that day, and the front hit. And my buddy's like, yeah, I went out and just checked the lake. The water temperature was 37 or 36 today. And there was ice on stumps and stuff that were sticking out. So that's pretty big change. I know where I'll be fishing when I get to go. I'm going to be in the deepest hole in the lake. Rode our bikes everywhere. That's what we did, Chuck. We rode our bikes everywhere.
Yes.
We rode with our fishing pole and our tackle box, back then, the brand new tackle box was the double-sided tackle box. It had just gotten away from my dad's style, which was the like accordion fold out,
Yep.
to lay it flat on the ground and you open one side and not spill everything like the accordion used to do, And I was like, man, this is so high tech and cool. And I would look at that tackle box with all my, lures and stuff in there. I just sit there and look at it and think it's just so cool. I almost had more fun just looking at my gear than I did the actual fishing part.
Yes. You kind of just left it right there beside the bed, and then you can just look down and get up, want to play in it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Facebook user, that might be Matt Mosley. I don't know. I can't see who the Facebook users are. It says Texoma was 52 before the front, but Texoma was 90 foot deep. So a lot different than most of our fisheries. Most of our fisheries are about 55, 65 foot deep, unless it's a canyon type lake. Catfish Heroes, water temperatures won't be 50 till May.
Wow.
Well, our water temperatures will hit 50 sometime around March. And we'll start moving shallow.
And guys, while we have a second, looks like a lot of people, in chat and stuff. If y'all have any good ideas on some stuff that you would like myself and Chris, some shows and stuff, let us know what we can do for you. If there's some ideas, if there's anything we can help share, let us definitely know in chat. Because we would definitely, like I said, Chris and all of us, we love helping everybody.
Sean, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, man. I haven't got to see you guys fish in a while. I've not been on social media. I know y'all are TikToking now, but I did. Epic sent me some stuff the other. I don't know. It's been probably. I don't even know. It might have been a month ago. So come in. We're gonna do a live. I'm like, damn, I got soccer practice I got to go to. I miss getting to see you guys fish.
And guys, speaking of TikToking, we've been doing some TikToking this week. Normally around 7:30, we've been going live on TikTok and been having a lot of good fun and stuff. So if y'all guys ever over there,
Tic Tac, the animal says.
Tic Tac. So y'all guys ever over there, come and check us out over there, man. On Carolina.
Yeah, I don't TikTok, but I guess I probably need to. It's like, damn, I can't keep up with Facebook and YouTube. How can I TikTok?
We were having a challenge last night, and I told you earlier today, Chris, and it blew me away. We have some people in chat and stuff on TikTok, and we were having a good time, and they were throwing out, let's hit 30,000, let's hit 40,000. So last night we hit 50,000 likes last night on TikTok, and
Dang, that's insane. I don't even know how all that works. I do know that it's a lot easier platform. Yeah. I mean, I did it for about 3 weeks, and I had like 1,400 subs. I'm like, damn, this is a hell of a lot easier than YouTube. I've been YouTubing for 3 years and just hit like I'm almost to 1,600. I'm like, damn.
We've been on.
I did YouTube. That in 3 weeks. Maybe I'd have switched to TikTok. It's like, but also I didn't have any. There's no real. You don't really know who the hell you're talking to. It's like a bunch of strangers,
That's it. Well,
Warren, I thought it was kind of weird.
Warren said we hit 55,400 likes last night. He said, yeah.
Sean said Epic almost cut his finger off. Yeah. That don't surprise me. That sounds pretty epic to me.
Yeah, Epic stopped in on one of our lives on TikTok this week, so it was a lot of fun.
I haven't even gone live I haven't gone live all season.
Wow.
Guys like, man, you got to go live. You got to go live. When are you going to go live? I'm like, maybe this week. And then I get out there. I'm like, I just want to enjoy. Like, I'm either with a friend, one of my friends, a new guy, or my son, and I just want to enjoy.
That's it.
It is fun having guys watch you hammer big fish.
Yes,
but it's just different when you're not trying to man a video camera.
That's it. I think we're finally going to hit 590. I'm hoping we need one more subscriber.
Sean said he ran it into a table saw. Well, I might be wrong, but I think Paula did the same thing. I think she ran hers into a table saw a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Finger's going to make it. Yep. Put that one in a catfish's mouth and send it deep.
Wow.
Paula says she cut the tip of her finger off in the table saw this week. Well, that's all I need to know. I'm going to stay off the table saw for a while.
Hey, don't y'all have them new table saws where time it hits the fingers, they cut off?
It's too late. Once it hits the finger, it's too late. The safety switch don't work after it hits the finger.
I thought they had some of these new table saws out there. They were showing it hit a hot dog and it stops the blade real fast. I don't know.
Danimal says he can't find the fish when he goes out on his own, so he has to inject. He has inject of time to man the camera and chat.
Yeah, I bet those are very expensive. Those table saws.
Sean says, "Get a hold of Epic, Paula. He is the finger losing guru now." Well, he can turn that one into another fishtail. I caught this fish so big one time it ripped my pinky off.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be the one trying out that new table saws that stop time they hit your finger. I wouldn't try it out myself now.
Yeah, I wouldn't test that one either. When I was younger, I used to do material testing for a company that tested construction materials, and we would crush concrete cylinders. And I had the concrete cylinder in the crushing machine. It had these really heavy metal plates. You put the metal plate on top and on bottom of the concrete cylinder that you made, and you test for strength. And that cylinder, I was changing the cylinder, and that freaking metal plate come off and smashed my fingertip, and it's crushed. It crushed all the meat completely off. It just folded it off, and it looked like Tales from the Crypt. It was just bone sticking out, and the only thing that kept it hanging on was my fingernail. All the meat was gone, and they're like, "Man, you need to go to the hospital." Like,
Chris, you sound like Rebecca trying to test the order machine.
I got that cap of that finger and put it back on and put a piece of tape on that damn thing and went home. It bled for 3 days, and the doctor's like, "I can't believe you didn't lose that fingertip." It's something still bleeding after the first day. Usually you're gonna lose it. He's like, but I just babied it. I put it on there, put some tape on there. And I don't have any feeling left in that finger, but still got it.
Wow. Y'all got me want to hold my fingers like this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Rebecca, she had Lily, our daughter, she had cut off the end of her finger. She had gotten it called in. What was it?
Bolt cutter.
The bolt cutters that she. Oh my gosh.
She got her hand in a bolt cutter?
Yes.
Damn.
No, I was cutting copper with
She was cutting copper.
I don't mean to laugh, but damn. That's careless.
Oh man.
Keep your fingers out of the bolt cutters. My God.
Yeah. They had to sew it back on at the hospital. Oh my God.
Oh, crap.
Oh man. Man, we gotta get away from that subject. Y'all got me all cringed over here.
I don't have much feeling left in any of my fingers, and I've destroyed them all. So
Rebecca was a copper thief.
yeah, and then I cut my kid's finger off.
Yeah, she was trying to steal that copper and get gone.
What did people used to sell AC units?
The AC units. Oh my goodness. But I tell you, Chris, I know you're as excited as we are. I want to let everybody know that wow, we got to change that subject. Wow. That we are working very hard here at CLW, getting ready for CatCon. A lot of new stuff. Can't wait to get there to see everybody. We're working on some new swag, some new hats, all kinds of stuff, and a new. Yeah, we do too, Miss Paula. We use Cheez-Its. That's our favorite word now. We Cheez-Its. When something doesn't go right, we say that word. But we're over here. We're working on new packaging, new colors. We got green packaging, black packaging, red packaging. So we got all kinds of cool stuff that we're bringing to CatCon this year, and can't wait to get there.
give me a second. I'm answering a text.
Oh, you're good, brother. But yeah, we like I said, we can't wait to see everybody. That's for sure. And we're right back in the same spot we were last year, up at the front. As you come in, we got a bigger spot this year, a 20 by 20. So we can't wait to see everybody. We got some little surprises we're gonna be setting up. We got some new look this year. You need purple? Yes. Purple,
Yeah,
definitely.
they got purple. I had some purple 3-ounce that I had.
Yeah.
Somebody stole them, but I had some. They were nice.
We got plenty of purple. So
luckily, I know a guy. I bet I can get a good deal on some.
Well, Rebecca's gonna hook you right up, brother. Matter of fact, yeah, she's working on yours right now, brother.
Oh, good. So CatCon's gonna be fun, Daniel. If you can make it, come on, buddy. We rented a house. It's a 4-bedroom. I do have the other 3 rooms rented out, but there's a pull-out couch if you want to just come, man. I give you a good deal. I mean, if you just want somewhere to crash, there's a pull-out couch. You can come. I'm not going to charge you what I think we're all paying $170 for 3 nights. It's cheap, and it's a crazy cool house. It's called the Electric Blues, or I don't know. It's a cool house, but you're welcome, man. If you want to crash on the couch, Chad Polar Bear, welcome in, man. I hadn't seen you in forever.
Yes,
we hadn't been doing lives, but I've missed you, buddy. I was thinking about you a day or 2 ago. So. Gordon Phillips in the house, another Texas angler. Welcome in, buddy. I guess you go by Phillips. That's
we can't wait to get there either. We're looking forward to this.
The flights weren't that expensive, Daniel. I think I paid $300 for the flight.
That's not bad.
And it's not cheap, but it's not. That's reasonable.
Who's he flying with?
Come hang out. Carolina Lake Waite's tent.
Yes.
It's a
You
good
can't.
spot.
You won't be able to miss us. I promise you. We gonna have
And
a
we're
lot.
right at the entrance, pretty much just to the right of the front entrance. Tom, are you coming to CatCon, buddy? Yeah, Chad, I've missed you. We hadn't been doing many lives this year. Like I said, I've been focusing more on just helping guys get going that want to come on the boat. So it's been rewarding. It's been a rewarding year so far. So we're going to keep doing it. I probably will go live. Maybe this next trip, I expect to really have an epic day. We've had some epic, crazy good trips lately. It's just that it's our time of year. So Chad says he's been lurking around. I haven't gotten to do a whole lot of YouTubing this year. My son is to that age now where all his sports take up. It's 3 nights a week for sports. I do the show one night. Friday night, not going to do YouTube. Spend that with the family. So, not a big YouTuber on the weekends either, unless I would do it live stream, but I just been fishing hard. They are fun. I do miss them. I plan on fishing this weekend, Saturday. I've got another friend coming in town that I fished with last week or last year this time. Mitri Lockett. He's going to come on the boat. I expect to have a crazy day, so maybe we'll go live.
Y'all definitely gonna have a good time this weekend.
I think it's going to be one of those trips.
I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the pictures because I know with the weather you've had, y'all probably
gonna they're going to be stacked up.
Oh
boy, they're going to be stacked up. And the lake I'm going to, the lake that I like to fish when they stack up and go deep, they can only go to a certain area, and it's a timber lake, but the deep water is clear.
Mm-hmm.
So they're hiding most of the year, which keeps the anglers from catching them. And then it's too cold for most guys, and they're like, hell with that, I ain't going. So it's basically me out there hammering giants.
Wow.
So
I'm ready. I'm ready just to get Saturday here, man. Just to get see y'all guys how y'all do.
So what depth I'll be fishing at Louisville? I will be leaving Louisville. I'll be getting bait at Louisville. The bait that I'll be getting will probably be in 45 feet. If I was fishing Louisville right now, I'd be in that 40 to 50 foot range, maybe even a little deeper. Just the problem with Louisville when they go deep is the timber. It's hard to drag standing timber in 55 foot of water. It's not the funnest way to fish. But I can't see who you are, Facebook user. Contact me privately and I'll give you some areas. I'll send you some locations where I think they'll be. When they go deep, I got a spot that they should be thick in there, and I'm talking giants. So hit me up. It's where we caught the lake record a couple times last year. I'd be happy to tell you where that is.
Miss Paula, have a good night. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you too.
I'm going to be in the channel. I'm going to be locked on the channel. I won't be far from the channel unless we have as a warming trend happens, I'll get away from the channel, but I'll be close to it. After this front, I'm going to be on the channel. You're going to see that channel is like a freaking magnet for giants. So stay on that channel. It'll pay off. Even if you're breaking off, if you're getting some snags and all that, just deal with it, man. It's worth it because the biggest fish in the lake are going to be locked into that channel right now.
Yeah. Chris, I know I want to give before we end this show, I want to give a lot of good shout outs to a lot of good people that
Let's start doing it, man.
And that supports us, man. And I know we forget a lot of people out there. We try to remember everybody. You know, first of all, I like to thank the good Lord upstairs for, you know, blessing us, allowing us to do what we do. You know, I want to give him praise for everything that he's done for myself and the family. You know, for Carolina Lake Weights, we couldn't do it without him. Second of all, I like to give thanks to Rebecca for what she does. Day in, day out, nighttime, out here just busting her fingers up, doing what
I'd
she
like to
loves
thank
do.
Rebecca too, because without her, probably none of this would be possible. So,
Yep, that's for sure. You're definitely right. But you, Chris, you do so much for us, brother. And, you know, we love you. You, my brother, man, for everything you do for us, for Carolina Lake Weights and stuff. You know, we talked today. We're working on a lot of exciting things for Carolina Lake Weights. We're not letting cats out bags yet. We got a lot of new things that we're working on. It's going to take some time, but you know, we got a lot of great partners out there that supports us. You know, Warrior Energy Drinks. You know, SmackDown Rod Holders. You know,
I'll tell you, SmackDown's been really good.
Yes,
I had been using SmackDown for a while, and then they just came and found me, I guess, just through the community or whatnot. And we're like, we'd like to support you and put you on. So, and since they did that, they've been like really good supporters.
yeah, they really.
You know, I don't. You know, even when most of these teams that I get on, you know, it's cool to be on them. Guys are like, what do you get? And I'm like, well, a lot of them give me a bunch of free crap, you know, and for us anglers, fishing's gotten expensive. It's cool to have support because I'm out there freaking grinding and blowing lower units, and you know, it's expensive to go do this. Every little bit counts, and I see guys saying, "Oh, what do you get out of it?" You know, they give you a discount, and you know your worth. I'm like, hell, I'm grateful. You know, each company's different.
Yes.
And some companies are really well established and making a ton of money, and some are smaller companies and can't afford to give y'all the crap for free. And I totally understand that, and I'm grateful. SmackDown takes good care of me. Carolina Lake Weights takes good care of me. In return, I try to do whatever the hell I can to try to help them, and that's kind of how it's supposed to work, in my mind.
That's it. And
I'm not going to expect them to give me a bunch of free stuff just because I'm on the team. You know, I'm going to try to help them do well. And in doing so, they reward me, which is kind of how it should be. And most of these brands are the same way, guys. You know, some of them it's a family deal. Carolina Lake Weights is a family deal. I think SmackDown is like, they just really like to support their anglers.
Yes.
It's not so much really a fan like Carolina Lake Weights. All of our anglers know each other. We're all friendly with each other, and we support each other. I wanted to make sure that was part of how we built our team. I wanted us to be a little different than everyone else. And to me, I think it's cool that the guys have embraced that. Now, other teams are not that way, but I don't hold it against however they do their stuff. Every team's different. SmackDown, they support the hell out of me. They support the hell out of Jamie. I don't really know all the teammates, but I do know that they support me. You know, the company supports me.
That's it.
I love that. So I'd like to say thank you to them, just like you.
And I know Chuck was in here earlier, but you know, his products, a small mom and pop's business, man. you know, we're able to help support him in everything he does for the fishing community, you know, with the planer board lights and everything. So guys, y'all support, you know, we definitely love everything about what he does over there. He tries to do the best he can do. He's got some great products. Now he's
Yeah,
got
Chuck's awesome. You know,
Yeah.
he support everybody. There's no picking sides with him, and I'm cool with that. I told Jamie this, as far as moving forward, I don't care what guys use.
That's it.
I'm not going to try to appease somebody else by picking these guys because they use the same. You know, I'm going to pick good guys that are going to kind of jive with what we're doing. And
that's it. That's it. And like I said, we got so many great people out there to support each other and stuff, man. And we love each and every one of them.
I'm gonna be there this weekend. I'll be there Saturday. I won't be there Sunday. I'm fishing. They asked me to work both days. I'm like, I can give you one. This is my time of year to catch giants, and missing a whole weekend of catching fish, I can't do that. Not this time of year. Not gonna happen.
So, brother, you got anybody else you want to give thanks to or give a shout out
Well,
to?
I'm going to be there talking Demon Dragons this week. They've been pretty good to me. Mad Cats has been sending me a bunch of rods in their weekly contests. I think we've won 12 rods. I'm giving some to my buddy. I've been giving them away.
Nice.
I don't need them. Hell, I got so many rods. My wife's like, you got to do shipment of rods coming every other week. I'm like, yeah, I'm winning them. They're free. I'm going to give them away. This week, I think we're going to win the $500 this week. So Jackson, Jackson's won bunch of money. I'm going to say thank you to Mad Cats for supporting me and my son. They do support me and my son. Two, hell, they've loaded up his bank account with money. I think he's won close to $2,000 off of them the last year. 12 rods. You know, I think that's cool that they're willing to give back. So thank you to them. Other than that, hell, all my sponsors have been pretty good to me. Multi-Bar has been good. They give me awesome products to use. I'm on their field staff. Multi-Bar is an awesome product. They might be at CatCon this year. I'd love to get to actually finally meet Colton face to face. We'd like to get him on the show.
Yes.
He said he was thinking about it. He's shy, but Kevin Parks, probably one of my biggest supporters. I love Kevin Parks. Y'all know I always speak highly of Kevin. I think he's one of the best guys in the catfish industry. He's very similar to Jamie, and why I get along with Jamie so well. Very respectful. He's a great angler. And other than that, I'm probably missing some guys.
Hey, we got knickknacks over there building some custom bait boards, man. Just freaking awesome. You know,
Yeah, I love my knickknacks bait board. I get so many guys asking me about that bait board. It's a super cool bait board. I need to get this put on the boat. They sent me this, which I think's awesome. I'd like to get 2 of these and put them on my multi-bars.
There you go. I want one of
that
those
on each multi-bar.
I won't get one of those put on the inside of my live well. So when you open up the live
yeah, I've seen it on the inside of the live well. The live well comes open. It says,
yes.
Yeah, I think that's cool. But
yeah, man,
that, I can't think. You know, I've had a lot of offers lately for pro staff. I'm not going to mention them, but I do appreciate guys, you know, that are wanting us to rep them. I pretty much got my plate full. I told guys I don't, you know, unless it's going to be like Chevrolet or or Exxon Mobil, give me some gas. You know, my plate's full. I pretty much I can't really. If I go with anybody else, it's going to take away from the guys that I'm doing now, and so I'm having fun doing it the way I'm doing it, which is I promote through my fishing and just having fun with me and my son. I don't tournament. I mean, we do some tournaments, but it's just fun fishing with me and my son, sharing our experience with other guys, trying to help people catch fish and get better. And that's what we're going to keep doing.
That's it. And guys, if y'all get a chance, stop by our website, CarolinaLakeWeights.com. Man, we got all kinds of, like I said, all kinds of good stuff over there. If you haven't tried it, give us a shot. We got some new rattles. We got some new packaging going on. We got some new swag coming. So there's a lot of new things coming, and we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue growing in a lot of different ways. Like I said earlier, we're just going to continue adding. So stay tuned.
Jamie, I'm loving Jackson's hooks, the Action Jackson 10-aught hook.
Yep.
They've been working good for us the last year. Which whenever you switched over to those, I guess you sent me those in the summer. Yep. Those have been working good. I'm gonna keep using those. I love those. I got a lot of interest in my Stinger rig from guys. I mean, I constantly got guys asking me about my Stinger rig. They want the Stinger rig, and I'd like to probably put that one out there for guys that want a Stinger rig for giant baits. I see other companies that have a 2-hook rig. That's not what I use. Mine's different. What they use is probably good. It's just not going to work with the way I fish. The way I fish is not. It's not like, it's the only way to catch giant fish. It's just the way I catch them, and there's a lot of guys that are interested in it. So I would like to at least offer people that option for that rig, because I probably have 3 or 4 guys every week contacting me saying, I need to learn how to tie your rig. And I just tell them how I tie it. Instead, it'd be a lot easier just to say, go buy you a Carolina Lake Weights one. And then you can copy that. It'd be easier that way.
Yep. Well, I tell you, we got a lot of, showed you a couple earlier. We talked about some earlier. So we got a lot of cool rigs coming. That's for sure. And before I forget, I want to give Dale's Tackle. Y'all guys support Dale. Go check him out also. So, brother, that's about all for me.
That's about all I know. I'm just excited to get back out on the water, man. I got my boat fixed. I was only down a week. I was nervous. Anytime the lower unit goes out, you never know how long of a repair that's going to be. But I've been good to the guy that repairs them, so he just pushed me to the front of the pack and got me out. Got me out the door.
It's always good having connections.
It pays to be friendly and nice.
That's
and
right.
Respectful.
That's right.
If there's anything if there's any bit of advice that I can pass on to guys, it's be friendly, be nice, and be respectful. If you do those 3 things, in the fishing game, it'll all come back to you.
That's it.
In the long run. It might not work out every time, but in the long run. So Jeff says, I'm still waiting on mine. And I feel your pain, Jeff. I've been there, man. So I hate waiting on a boat repair in the middle of trophy season. That sucks, buddy. But I got a guy on the boat with me this weekend. But after that, Jeff, you're welcome to come on. I'm supposed to be filming on a TV show on the boat, Outdoor Network, or I'm not even sure what the name of the TV network is, but they want to come film on my boat, a trophy trip. So I need to get that planned up. But other than that, Jeff, you're welcome to jump on, man. We're out there doing it every weekend. So I'll probably even take off a day from work after this front just to get an extra epic trip in this year.
Heck yeah, brother. And I also want to thank each and every one of y'all in chat for supporting what we're doing. I do want to say thank y'all so much.
Yeah, loving spending a little time with all of our friends.
Yep.
Loving seeing that some of these guys are using some of the stuff that they've learned from our guys and from us. So that's
Heck
what really
yeah.
makes it rewarding. Otherwise, we'd just be a couple of guys up here flapping our gums.
I thought that hook gun had felt something in the back right there.
Man,
But
my hands are torn up. I got my winter fish hands going. I'm wearing gloves now too, but damn.
Oh man, them things look tore up, brother.
That's the hands of a trophy catfisherman right there, buddy.
That's it. Guys, y'all come and check out some of our rattles. Grab you some new stuff. Grab you some old stuff. We've got what you need. Come on,
Jamie,
over
I'm gonna need, when you put my package together, I'm gonna need some inline rattles. I'm also gonna want to. I'm gonna want to develop something new for my stinger rig that goes in between my two hooks.
All right.
Want to float my bait. I want to float the tail end of my bait up. So, and I'd like for it to rattle. So when it gets banged around or I'm in the waves, it's making a little extra noise at the bait.
All right.
Well, I'd like to work and get something worked out on that. So
we can definitely make it happen. That's for sure, brother. Rebecca's packing orders right now. But yeah, man, y'all come and check us out. We got rattles after rattles. We got all kinds of cool stuff. So,
Yep. CatCon will be here in no time. So I'll be looking forward to giving you a big old bear hug. I'm going to help you out at the tent as best I can. I'm going to go spend a little time at all my sponsors just to show them my appreciation. But I'll be working the Carolina Lakeways tent for the most part.
Well, I can't wait. I know we can't wait to get there. I know we're going to talk a lot about between now and time it's here. So we're ready to roll.
Yeah, we're just a little over a month out.
Can't wait.
Here's the cool thing. But from now till then, I'm going to stack so many giant fish up. It's going to be freaking insane. I just can't wait, man. I'm going to pre-pile them freaking. They're going to be piled into my boat. Like,
I can't wait to see it, brother.
This weekend's going to be one of those crazy epic trips. So,
good
guys, we appreciate all y'all stopping in, spending time with us every week. It's really fun spending time with you guys and get to hang out. A lot of y'all are family. Hell, everybody in here at this point's family. I've known a lot of you guys for years now through the fishing. It's all just a fishing family, which, to me is the coolest thing of all of it. So appreciate y'all coming in, spending time.
Yeah.
Any of you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. If y'all need anything, hit me up. If y'all want to come fish in Texas, hit me up. We'll make it happen. And Jamie, love you, buddy.
Hey, love you too, brother.
Talk to you soon. Tight lines. God bless. Azul out.
Later, y'all.